Hey there, people. A strange thing happened today. The student social assistant group just came here. They showed up. What a bad surprise. I'm just like sitting here working on my assignment, and then they knock on the door. I open the door. They're like, with their fuck faces there. One of them is new, okay? And I have never seen this slutty lady, my entire life. She's just like, can we just get inside, please? We have a little something to talk about. And I just looked at her and I said, okay, come on in. And people, she just came in and then she started to talk about, my emails, about this use of these covert weapons, etc. And she was like, we're so worried about you. In our church, we were praying for you. We had the Bible, tossed up, and we were dancing in circle, and we were screaming just like nuts, who were possessed. And she said, I have to go and see a psychiatrist. Come on, people, how they address the topic. So sickening. People, they don't even have a shame, a little bit of a shame, to look at them and say, are you serious? Because, it's like fourth time in a row they're trying to do the same thing. It's just like whenever I have something, tweeted, or when I have emailed something, when something is very expository, they come here, knocking on my door. And for other people, they pretend like they don't have time. So she's new here, and then she all of a sudden gets interested in my stuff. It's just like 1 week, maybe she's just here. Perp, people, church perp. And she's just like, we are worried about you. Have to do the examination of your body. Your body might have got hurt. Look, the fuck boys, they're buying them motorbikes, to harass me here 24/7, and then they cry about the government cuts. So she's just like addressing the topic, like she's trying to send me over, to the psychiatrist's office, and then they're saying, they're going to determine, to send you over someplace, to do clinical examination, etc. But why do I have to go to the psychiatrist's building, okay, people? Because last time I went there, they gave me that fucking Risperidone to fuck my life, okay? And now they're trying to do the same thing. When they all fail in all their harassments and all their stalkings, attacks, and intimidations, they just find out another way, just to push you again. Because I can't really give a little blink of crap, to the bullshit their clowns are doing, nowadays. Because I'm like rising above on top, and I'm just like winning it. And they're pathetic and sick. The TI students, I'm not really sure because I haven't really met anybody else. I only had one, and he has disappeared. I don't know what they did to him. So if you are a student in university or college, beware and be ready for a mind-boggling incident that's going to happen around you. Is that the perps are going to mob you. And when the perps mob you, they're going to just bring into your attention a couple of subjects, a couple of matters. For example, they're going to say disgusting stuff, about LGBT. They're going to say mean stuff about Muslims. They're going to say horrible stuff about Jews, about the blacks, and they will try to provoke you, repeat those words. They're going to try to make you say a couple of those words. For example, you say, let's say, for example, about the gays. They're going to say, sick, disgusting, AIDS-filled faggots. I'm sorry. They're going to say these things, and when you say it back, they're recording your voice, okay? So when they record your voice, they're going to edit them, and they're going to put their questions in a well-designed manner. Okay? When they put the questions in a well-designed manner, they're going to put your answers afterwards. This is the system or the strategy they have set to make you look a homophobe, a Islamophobe, and anti-Semitic. Not those Khazars, white Europeans, but the real Jews. So they will just play your interview through the slandering strategy. They're even going to use the old people, the old farts the old hags from the churches, they're going to use them to deliver this mean-spirited, horrible message to that certain community. And that community is going to listen to it, and they will hate you with a disgust. They will look at you with abhorrence, with disgust, with a sick agenda in their hearts and minds to take a revenge back from you, and say, look, we have to join these people, the ones who are provoking them, and harass you. So this is how your harassment becomes super easy for them. For example, here, last year when I came here, they mobbed me. They were all like my fans, okay? They're gonna the first thing you will ever notice is that they're gonna come around you, they're gonna mob you, they're gonna compliment you, ask you questions. Oh, hey, did you really know this person? He's from that country, he's from a different place, and this person has these kind of interests or hobbies, etc. And they will try to put you in their groups. And when they see you can't really get along with them, these scumbags, piss dogs, they will get mad at you. And they will just set up other strategies to harass you. So in order to harass you, they need these certain people. These certain group of people, for example, the blacks, the gays, the Jews, and the Muslims, probably. But since I was a Muslim, I was very innocent people, still am. So when I go there, they're all just like complimenting me, how many languages do you speak, what are your things you've done in your life, how do you make money, where do you get the money from, they have their nosy stuff, Freemason piece of shits, they come around you, all these church whores, church pigs, they come after you, they're like, they're going to compliment you on certain things, they're going to just tell you stuff, and they will slip their satanic agenda, the slandering mission, under it, and they will just ask you the first question. Okay, so these people have AIDS, they're sick, they're disgusting, I hate them. And then the conversation will start at that time, and then you'll say the same thing, because they're going to make you say the same thing, and you don't know they're recording you. There's so many of these parasitic bastards, around you to record you and to film you at that time, on certain things that you say. So be aware, and be wary of what you say. And be alert of what kind of people you hang out with, okay? I never hanged out with them. I never had any lunch or dinner with them, even though they were inviting me over and over, because I was like, I'm just gonna barf, because they were sickening, And they used my speech. For example, they used one thing, if homosexuals were mentally ill, and I said, well, in some cases I have read that they were abused when they were little kids, and they used it against me. There were, faggies, haggies, and stuff, all coming around. My God, I was harassed pretty big at that time, even though I've shown you the pictures, some of them even show up there, and then they say, I'm full, or etc. They use it all against you. And then the black people, they use the black people. Because I was wondering, why are these people, like one set of minorities heading along, to the other side, looking at me with the hate, in one of those Pakis, they have fucked over, they fucked over one Paki here. He's also a student here. So he's like, with them, he's just like sick like them, piss like them. Piss in Turkish means dirty, nasty. So please be wary. Be alert what you say to the perps, because the perps are recording you, and you should put your recorder too. So what strategies nowadays I use is that I don't like politics. I don't like these certain topics. I think everybody should be treated equally, regardless of their race, religion, or sexuality, whatever. Because I know what kind of sick bastards these perps are. The perps are going to set you up, people, and anything. So be be aware of the perps around you, and take control of what you say. Take hold of your tongue, okay? Don't say stuff that could turn bitter for you in the future, okay? Say stuff that actually could not turn problematic for you in the future. So do not interact with them, in the first place. Just like I don't hang out with them. I just really choke, even with the idea of this hanging out with them, even though they try to take me to places, cinemas and stuff. So, be wary and be aware of your words to you guys, that they could use it as a weapon against you and create a force against you. And be alert, and God bless you all.